us in the room, right? So who here has heard of an EVP or employee value proposition? One. Perfect, cool, I'm gonna run through it. So an EVP is very, very important if you want to set yourself up as an employer that people would like to come and work for and work with. And it is definitely critical to the workplace culture, career development, and retention. The employee says, well, what's in it for me? And you can say, well, I'm giving you this salary. And they go, awesome, so are all of these other businesses. So these are the places where you think of, what can I offer that's going to attract them to me that nobody else is doing? It could be as simple as I'm going to give every employee in my business a free financial advice consultation with a local firm. It could be a gym membership. There are all these out-of-the-box ideas that you can think of. There's one in particular, a business in Toowoomba, that has a groundsman at their work. So they employ him as their groundsman, but also give the staff the opportunity to use him to go out and mow their lawn. So it's just a perk of working for that place of employment. And larger companies have their own gyms. But if you don't have that opportunity, you can organise memberships. And it's a nice cross-promotion between you and another local business as well, especially if you want to keep things local and you're helping another business in Toowoomba. Another one is discounted tax returns. So on a yearly basis, when tax time comes around, all of the staff have access to a firm with a discounted tax return. Being efficient, but not cutting corners. So what I mean by that is those phone screens and the interviews and the reference checks, if you're going to do it for one, do it for all. So then it's an equal playing field, and you can also compare your candidates equally because you've done the exact same process for all of them. So if you are in a business and you're doing the recruitment, your candidate's experience is the most important, especially if it's telling them they're not successful. As sucky as those phone calls are, they're not the nicest to do. They're so important, because if you've interviewed somebody and they're sitting there waiting and 3 weeks has passed and they know deep down they're not successful, but not having that finality of that phone call, it could really get to them. So external agencies, if you don't have the time to recruit yourself, can help to keep your reputation intact. So a research study by Glassdoor said that companies with an effective onboarding process improved new hire retention rates by 82%. That's pretty big. I didn't realize it was that big until I started researching it. And if you have an effective onboarding process, it will improve employee performance by 11.5%. The lack of professional development or career growth was the top factor for people leaving jobs in 2022. So those consistent check-ins with your staff will help you to understand if they're on the right path for what they want to do there, or if you can help guide them. Now, you might have them in a role and they have exposure to another aspect of your business, and they go, oh, actually, I know that I'm in this job, but I really want to learn how to do that thing. And if you're opening the conversation, you can direct them into that side of the business, but you get to keep them. So that's retaining your staff. Yes, you might have to backfill that role, but you know this person, you know they're going to fit with your business, you know what they're going to do there.
I'm here with Tilly from O'Tilly Brand Photography, one of the participants of our first workshop of the Lunch and Learn series. Tilly, what did you think of the structure of the workshop?
I thought the structure was great. It was really nice to be in a small, intimate class of people where we could all ask questions and learn about each other's businesses, and also how the things that Christine was teaching us apply to lots of different industries.
So Tilly, what was your key takeaway from today's workshop?
My key takeaway was probably that people leave businesses or they leave job roles because of a lack of career growth or a lack of progression for their personal growth. And I also took away how I can apply that to my work. I don't actually recruit anyone, I'm a sole trader, but I can apply that to my work with other companies.
Absolutely.